Hey guys, Mr. Navratil here. We are going to be taking a look at our next part in the Onshape series. This one's called the Challenging Pyramid, and it's actually the last part in kind of the level 1 parts that we're going to be taking a look at. I'm going to be introducing you guys to most of the part. It is called the Challenging Pyramid for a reason. I'm going to be asking you guys to figure out how to do the last portion of this on your own, which is this cut right here in the end of the pyramid. You can kind of see it in a couple different views, and the hidden lines indicated here as well. But we're going to go through most of it together. So let's head over to Onshape. We're going to hit Create and then Document, and we'll go ahead and call this the Challenging Pyramid. Make sure we spelled challenging right, that would be nice. And we'll hit OK. So we're always going to start kind of with our overall block of clay. So in this case, it is 4.5 inches long, and it's going to be 2.5 inches tall. So we'll hit our sketch tool, we'll hit the front view, we'll click on the front, and we'll use our rectangle tool starting from the origin up. We'll hit dimension, and we're going to do 4.5 here, and then we're going to be doing the 2.5 on the side, which I believe was the correct, yes. Okay, so we can go ahead and finish that up. We'll change our view, and we're going to hit extrude. Now this is where it becomes a little bit confusing because these two dimensions down here say 0.88 and 0.88. They actually got rounded up from 0.875 each. So the total of this is actually 1.75. So we're going to use that as our dimension. So I will hit 1.75 and we'll hit OK. And there you go. So there's our overall block of clay. Now I'm going to start on the side creating this pyramid. So we're going to hit the sketch tool. We'll click on the side. We'll change our view. And we're just going to simply use the line tool. Now we're going to be using the constraints that the program gives us. So I'm going to start from this corner in the back, or no, I'm sorry, in the bottom. And we're going to come up. And you can see where it kind of finds the exact midpoint for us. That's important. You want to click on that. And then you want to come down and click on the corner in the bottom here. And we can hit escape to get out of the line tool, and I'll hit the OK button. We'll go back to our view. We're going to hit the extrude button now. We have to extrude both of these triangles at the same time. We're going to have to make sure that we're hitting remove, and we're going to change it to the full distance, which is 4.5, and we'll hit OK. And there you go. Now, to create the other cuts that we need to, we cannot simply just draw on this side. It's not going to have the desired effect. We actually have to make a plane that's perpendicular to the bottom piece here, so it has to go straight up and down. Now to do that, we're simply just going to use the plane tool. It's right here. So you'll click on plane, and then we have to change what type of plane that we're making. We're not doing an offset. We have to come down and we're going to hit line angle. If you hit line angle, and we're simply going to click on this line right here. Now you notice it's set right now to 0 degrees, and that's what we want. We want it to be a 0 degree angle from that line, just because it's perfectly perpendicular to the bottom. So you can leave that alone and just go ahead and hit OK. And now we have this imaginary piece of paper essentially that we can draw on here. So I'm going to hit sketch. I'm going to click on the plane. And then what you need to do is use the use tool, which is here, is use, project, or convert. This is important because it's going to take the lines that are behind the plane and it's going to project them forward for us. So if we click on the use tool and we click on the side of the pyramid here, you can see it's projected those lines forward, right? They were behind it and now they're actually on the plane that we're using. So I can hit the front view, and we're simply going to use our line tool again. We'll go from the bottom left corner up, and then we will do the same on the bottom right corner like this. And the only thing that we have to do now is make sure that we're dimensioning these appropriately away from the side. So from here to this point, which is going to be that 1.25 dimension. So I'll hit 1.25, and we'll do the same from here to here at 1.25, and we'll hit OK. Now, we're going to use the extrude tool again. So we'll hit extrude these two triangles. Now this is where it becomes a little bit more difficult too, because not only do we have to hit remove, but you notice it's going in the wrong direction now. To fix that, all you have to do is just hit this little arrow and it will go in the opposite direction. And we're going to want to make sure that we're going the full depth with just that 1.75, and we'll hit OK. And there you go. So that's the challenging pyramid up to the point where I'm going to be kind of giving you info on it. The last portion you need to figure out how to do yourself, which is this cut right here. I can tell you that you can use the extrude tool to do it. You're just going to have to figure out how to draw it and where to draw it and how to get it cut all the way through. So that's the challenging pyramid.